We haven't done a burger in a long time. The leaves are changing. It's obviously cooler outside, and I think across the nation, hunting season is in full effect. Deer season is in full effect. And when you got really good friends, they're like, hey man, I just got a deer. You want some deer meat? Absolutely. And that means one thing. We're gonna make a candied smoked bacon, ground venison smashburger with cheese. Woo! Here's my thought process. I love deer, especially living in Wyoming. We had it quite often. Very readily available. Most people might not know it, but we like to mix our ground beef in it. So I'm gonna show you how we did a kind of like a 50-50 mixed blend. I ground the deer up. I'll show you right now. All right, this is the deer I was talking about. You guys see this cube steak? We're just gonna cut it up. Got our fancy dancy old school KitchenAid attachment. Honestly, any deer would work. A lot of people will put this back in the freezer or the refrigerator for a couple hours to firm back up. It is so stinking cold out here. It's colder out here than it is in the refrigerator, so keep that in mind. Just do a little house cleaning. That silver skin will never make it. Not a big deal. Just take that off. Save that for some gravy, some scraps, some country fried stuff. Maybe a four-legged friend. About 1 to 2 inch chunks will be fine. I've got a medium coarse grind on my blade. Take this cold meat. And if you hold your toes right, cross your fingers, and everything else goes great, you'll have ground beef, ground deer, ground chicken, just like this. Careful, that thing's hot. So I reached out to my friend Ron, who's the butcher at our local grocery store, and I said, I am doing this burger and I want some good fresh ground beef. And he said, what do you got going on? I told him the deer. If you don't know, deer is pretty lean. This is the final product, right? So I said, I want a fatty cut. So he went ahead, same as trimmings from yesterday, and ground about a 70% blend. Very uncommon, 75-25, something like that. So we're going to incorporate this with our ground beef. While I'm doing that, I'm going to show you how we made our candied bacon. We've got our ingredients for our candied bacon. Let's get started. I just got some maple syrup, some brown sugar, some homemade bacon that a really good friend made for me. All right, I've been on this kick lately, and Sure Shot Sid's, he's got multiple items out there. I really like the charcoal that he's got, but this one's been kicking pretty good, and I thought this would be a great addition. Very simple. Let's not overcomplicate it. The smoker is set at 300. We're going to run it for about an hour and check on it. So this is kind of the idea. Lay your bacon out. All right, we only need 2 pieces for the burger, but I went ahead and did the rest of them because it's like one of those things, once you pop, you can't stop. They're highly addictive. Holidays are coming up. Definitely can serve these as an appetizer. You don't need a lot. You're just going to baste them with the syrup. And this is going to act like a glue for our brown sugar and seasoning. Once your syrup's on there, just lightly sprinkle some brown sugar. This is also why we have it on an elevated sheet tray with a cookie rack. That stuff just kind of falls out from underneath it. And then just do a light sprinkling of your favorite seasoning.
Do you think a barbecue seasoning would work best?
Absolutely, honey. That's what this is. Honey barbecue seasoning. You can do something a little spicy if you want to change it up a little bit, like a jalapeno style. In the smoker, it goes at 300. Woo!
It's not my bacon dust. It's not crispy, but it is good.
Well, the very few times we got to turn that griddle up past low. It is cold. I'm just going to start off with some thinly sliced onions. It's just about a quarter. My wife said if we're going to have onions, I want them sauteed. Okay. Now I'm going to pull my arm. Now that that's done, I'm gonna mix the ground beef and the deer together. If you guys want to go pure deer, you can. If you want to add your own fat content to your deer, you can. I just like it this way. And be honest with you, we can make the burgers like this and our girls really don't know the difference. So they absolutely have no idea. So here we go. We're looking at more like a thinner smash style. Personal preference again, since the deer was gifted to me, I'm gonna make sure I cook it all the way through. So we're leaning more towards thinner smash style burgers. The old idea, maybe 3 to 4 ounces, loosely packed. While those are going, we're gonna set our patties down. We're gonna use the old school method for smashing. Woo, them onions smell good. Ooh, them onions smell good. It's important when you're doing your burgers like this, if you want a good mild reaction, we're going to try to get as best as we can. It's heat. You don't have to go high. Nobody's saying to crank it up on high. But contact. Make sure your burger's pressed against the griddle for pure contact. All right. All right, that's that charcoal gunpowder I was talking about. It just reminds you of that smoke, you know, that stuff that you kind of miss from the outdoor grills. About 50% on that, because I'm going to come back in with another seasoning. What do you know? Smoky bacon. Woo! So if you guys haven't checked him out, look him up online. I'll have links listed to his stuff below. Just standard grocery store buns. I went with the sweet ones this time. We're gonna do our flip. Well, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Woo! All right, I think we're there. I didn't add any mayonnaise, any butter, anything. I wanted that dry because these are gonna be so moist. I have to work fast. Getting awful cold. Woo, woo. All right, here we go. Let's build it. I like a little mayonnaise on mine. I'm gonna build them both the same. So mayonnaise on the bottom. Separate those onions a little bit. Ooh. Golly, that looks good. Put some of that bacon on there. Obviously, the toppings are unlimited. Fresh tomato. It's really whatever you guys want to make it. We like the pickles, just a little bit of lettuce. Kind of feel good about yourself at the end of the day, letting everybody know that you had a vegetable. And that is my take on a smoked candy bacon, ground deer venison, smashed double burger with cheese. All right, guys, there you go. This video is definitely dedicated to the hunters, hunter women, anybody that enjoys outdoors as much as I do. I'll keep the person's name private. Thank you so much for my deer. We look forward to it every single year. Now it's time to indulge. It was either this or country fried deer steak.
Which we might make too.
Look how much juice. Look at all that. It's important to incorporate the good fat from the beef if you're doing your deer, if you like it that way.
Home run. I can tell you're excited.
Here. Take that corner bite. The candied bacon. Damn, honey, I said a bite, not the whole burger. I mean, look at the juice. You don't have to worry about your venison or deer being dry. The kids won't know. This is. The candied bacon pops you with sweet. It actually pops you with a little bit of chew that sometimes I think you miss. The burger's phenomenal. I love the seasonings that we put on it. The balance. I'm almost glad we didn't do ketchup. She said, "What about ketchup?" I said, "What about it?" But we're so close, but we didn't. We held true. One more bite before I get off here. One more bite.
Now I do miss my bacon dust. I do miss my super crispy bacon. But that bacon is very good.
You know what? It's just getting out there and trying something different. If you don't have a pellet smoker, throw that bacon in the oven. You won't even notice it. There you go, guys. Simple, easy, absolutely fantastic. It's freezing. We're getting inside to enjoy it before it gets cold. All right, guys, there we go. Hey, listen, we have a membership program. It's the join button, and it's kind of like down there somewhere. Just hit it. It's got a welcome video. If you're not sure about it, it's just a way that you guys can help out the channel, and we thank each and every one of you that's taking time to do that. Heck, we thank all of our subscribers, viewers, commenters, everybody. If you're interested, we have a Griddle group on Facebook. Is where we talk about griddles, talk about food, talk about deer, because it is deer season. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share it with your friends.
Let's get inside. Get inside. My hands are freezing. Let's go.